Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm back. You bunch of crazies. And I'm gonna dramatically read Pilot's excerpt because Pilot is awesome and it just needs to happen. Yeah. Alright. When Lyndon next felt aware of his own existence and surroundings, he was on his knees and hands. His sandy hair contained his field of vision and cut off almost everything except for the blank white ground. He did not even cast a shadow on the floor, and it felt like a piece of paper. It crumbled and folded and weakened under his movement. He heard sounds like footsteps crunching, crackling. They seemed to echo against the black walls. Out of every corner of his eyes, words and letters seeped out from the crevices and apertures of the edifice? I think I'm saying that right. I hope I'm saying that right. Anyway, he closed his eyes, hoping he would wake from his dream, but whenever he opened them, the scenery would remain the same. Even his own hands were losing color. He could not tell if he was actually paling in surprise or horror, or if his eyes or body were just camouflaging to its black and white surroundings. It would fucking suck. The air felt a little cold, but warmth was slowly starting to spread through his body, starting from within his chest, to his shoulders, to his abdomen, and stopped before they reached his limbs. But that didn't matter as much to him, because he was used to having his circulation neglect his limbs and fingers. Damn. Lyndon sighed and closed his eyes again. His nose felt cold, growing numb from the lack of heat in the chilly, empty air. He breathed out, and a puff of white steam escaped his lips. He breathed out again, and it stopped. There was nothing. The air stopped, showing obvious signs of cold, but his nose still felt like it was reddening, because he's Rudolph. He took in deep breaths, hoping that if he focused on the task of simply living, the only thing he could believe to be real, he would be able to wake up from his dream, but nothing happened. He remained in his place with nothing to do, no change. He only felt like he was changing to merge in with the surroundings, the black and white color scheme. Perhaps it wasn't the steam that stopped coming from his breath. Maybe he was just merging into the scenery, becoming as cold as the air, melting into the person of paragraph descriptions. Perhaps his breath transformed into something as cold as the air. Perhaps his body raised down its standard. Okay. I'm sorry, I was thrown off by that. Perhaps his body raised down its standard of warmth. Once he opened his eyes, he felt like they were picking up speed to track the different movements of the worlds around him. Was his field of vision expanding too? The place felt so flat, he could see everything around him, like he was looking into a two-dimensional world above. Like an artist and his canvas, an author and his notebook. Yeah, you guys, an author and his notebook. Dude, no, is this lucid writing? Because, like, if he's aware of me, this better not turn into some fucking never-ending story shit. I'm having a heart attack. No, but really, you guys have fucking awesome writing, making people like me feel so insecure and shit. Thanks a lot. Yeah, well. Yeah. Notice the background? This isn't my room, it's someone else's, so I wish I had that thing on the wall, both of those things, but I'm lame, so yes. Well, those were the only excerpts I had, and unless I do my own, which wouldn't be as much fun, then it's probably my last one then. Okay, guys, give me more excerpts to read for your pleasure. Your pleasure.